Hey everybody, Ben here, coming at you with another video from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, about what to buy and sell on your local market, like Facebook groups, Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, Craigslist, and such. Today we have the Longboard, and I'm a big skateboarder. Well, at least I used to be. I still ride skateboards a lot. So I specialize in these a little bit more. I deal with them more. So when I see one of these things, first thing I do is just check the wood. You want to make sure it's not like a cheap Walmart wood. And this, I mean, I already know enough about it where it's just quality. This is just normal skate plywood. This might be a ply thicker, I don't know, but just quality right there. You want to look up the brand because there's so many brands. A lot of these companies, they started up and then they stopped after a few years. So like, I don't think SIMS doesn't make boards anymore, but these were very good boards. Like, this is a nice board. I think it's just harder to find. They just want to make sure there's no micro fractures, like where the hardware is. One sec. Like right here, there'll be cracks right there. This does not have that. I make sure there's just not much rust. There's a little bit on here, you see, but the bushings are good. You take it for a ride. The risers right here are good. The wheels look like they don't have too much wear, and if you see, that's like a dirty wheel. I wiped that one down. Looks a lot better. You make sure the bearings go. These ones just woo. These are good bearings on here. Very good bearings. And then you want to make sure just it's a good length. It doesn't matter too much, but the seems to be the longer it is, the more it's worth. I'd say the bigger the wheels, the wider the trucks, it seems to be worth more. This is like a pintail board. It's like a goopy shape. You'll find them in other shapes, but like the pintail ones, I want to say, are worth a little bit more than just the straight flat ones. Yeah, you look up these brands on eBay, sometimes they're hard to find, you can't find them. So it's pretty much just, you got to go off your knowledge of the quality of the board, what you see, market price. Just look on eBay, look on Facebook, look on Google, try to find that board somewhere, somehow. And yeah, there's just lots of brands. SIMS is a really good brand. But there's like Barber, Stella. Last week I sold an Epicurean. It's like a board that they don't make anymore. A brand that's not around. But just research the brand as much as possible, and you might come and find like a SIMS, which is a very nice board. This is worth a decent amount. And when I see these, you're not going to find them really at thrift stores. You're going to find them at garage sales. I found this one on Facebook Marketplace. I bought two of them, and I'd resold one for the same price I paid for both, so this is free. And I'm just going to resell it right back on Facebook Marketplace, because I just know skateboards well, and when someone has an error in their listing with the price, I just hop right on it. So but if you don't know much about these, you only want to pay like 20 bucks for one of these at a garage sale, maybe 40 if it's real nice and you can find the brand online. I can pay more for them, you know, I know more about them. It's just less of a risk for me. So if you don't know much about them, just, even if it's like a poor brand, you can't find the brand, you don't know much about it, but it still seems like it's good quality, you can take it for a small ride, everything seems to work, you're gonna get at least like 40 bucks for it, at least. If it's beat up, you might get 25, 30 if it's just not good quality. But the one I sold last week, I got 100 for it. So I'd say, you know, just an average longboard will probably typically sell for around 80 bucks. That's just my opinion. Just on average. It just all depends on the brand price, or the brand, and it really depends on the season. So it's starting to get nice out here, so these are starting to sell. That's why I've been buying them up all winter, the penny boards and everything, for cheap. So when it starts getting nice out, these start to sell, the value goes up. And that's when the turnover happens. There's not really much turnover in the winter at all with these, so it's really just the nice weather when it comes to these. And yeah, I'm just going to dump this right back on Facebook Marketplace. Buy it from Facebook Marketplace, sell it right back on there. Can't do that with many items. You got to do that with items that are worth more. You know, you got to pay up for items like that, because then that's where the margin is. And yeah, before I list this thing, I clean the wheels like you see here. It just makes it look a little bit better than that, and it'll make a difference. Get any dust off the trucks just real quick, and if you can, clean up the grip tape a little bit. It says some marks, but it's okay. And then I'll take pictures like one like that. Obviously one at the bottom, I'll flip it over. A couple close-ups on this to show that it's got very little wear. Close-ups of the wheels, close-up of the trucks, and just fill out the pictures so they get a good idea of what the board is like. And make it known it's a SIMS. So yeah, that's about it for the longboard. Good item to resell, harder to sell online because the shipping's so much. So it's a good local market flip for a used one of these. But yep, that's about it for me. Be sure to like this video if you found it useful. Leave a comment and subscribe for more videos like this and other stuff. So, alright, this is Ben.